So winning more than 9 out of 10 quotations.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy.
What changed? What happened?
Yeah, that's so. Actually, what did change? I would say one of the most important things was to.
And of course, there's dumb questions in sales. Welcome back to Personal Selling Weekly. Today, I'm happy to introduce to you Jacob, one of our associated partners, a long-term positive activist. I still remember first time you were here. It was actually, I think, more than 20 years ago. We started working together. What I like about you is that you're not only teaching this, you have actually also applied it yourself.
Yeah.
And you have promised that today you would share one of the first experiences where you actually put satisfaction selling into action and what impact that had on your conversion rate in your pipeline, in your funnel.
Okay.
If you want to understand how you can convert more of your offers into actual business, I think this episode will be for you. So, but before we dive into it, what you're doing at the time when you were first introduced to the satisfaction selling method, and what happened?
Well, yeah, I think we need to put some context on it.
Yeah.
I worked at that time as a gardener in a landscaping company, small landscaping company. We were only 10 employees, and very traditional in the construction world. And at that time, when you make offers and when you are out and make tenders for people, we work with private people or people in private, you can say.
Yeah.
And that's kind of difficult because we apply it as with business to business.
Yeah.
But when it's business to customer, even that it's people that you work with, business to business, the way of doing it was pretty much the same, I would say.
Yeah.
So we go in, and of course we have an idea when people want their garden make pretty or beautiful or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a dream for them.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand that at that time.
No.
For me, it was just, well, they want to have done something nice to their garden.
They want a new terrace.
Yeah.
They want a
driveway,
Yeah.
pavement,
Yeah.
whatever. So we actually did what we always did. That go in, we knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And we just needed the customer to kind of, say, yeah, that's a good idea, give me that.
Yeah.
And that also makes that when you make a tender and you go out and you don't necessarily phone the customer again.
No.
And you just send it, and maybe they apply, maybe they say, yes, that sounds great, or that's too expensive, or no thanks.
Okay, so basically you went out, you had the first meeting with the customer, and you said, wow, okay, if you want a new driveway or a new terrace, this is, okay, we can do that. Then you made a quotation, you sent it, and then waited.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because that was what you were doing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people is actually still doing that.
Yeah.
And that gives us a hit rate around, 30%, 30% of all tenders we send out.
So not awful, you could say.
It's pretty normal. And that's, of course, also means that 70% wasn't used for anything. It's kind of waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, it was normal, so okay, we are in the rates and it's all good.
And then you were signed up by the owner of that company to actually sit in a training with us. And then what changed? What happened?
That's so actually what did change. I would say one of the most important things was to shut up and listen.
Okay.
So actually when we went out and have a talk with the customers and they would like a new pavement and all that, actually give them the time to explain why they actually want this new pavement or whatever. What's the meaning about it?
So you're not only asking what they wanted, you also ask them why they wanted it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's actually about picking up, because when you work with customers in private and those high numbers is easily 500,000 Danish crowns to make a new garden or a pavement. So for many, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that changes because it's not just about purchasing a new whatever thing.
No.
This is a dream.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of money, and people actually want to have what they think they're buying.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was the change for us primarily, was actually just go out and listen.
Okay.
And just figure out, can we do this? And of course, you also have to talk about budgets at some time.
Yeah.
And it's also normal in the construction business that when you have architects, they will just paint the dream for the customer. And then as you come out as a contractor, you kind of tear it apart.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the money for it. So you just need to know that that's also a possibility. So how can you actually build a new dream?
Yeah.
Or how can you confirm or go into that dream, but with the less?
Yeah.
So it's really much about listening.
So the first shift that happened after you attended the training was that instead of going out talking to the customer, you actually went out, listened, asked them, what do you want? And also, why do you want it?
Yeah.
What shift did that create?
They opened up, and it also gave me the possibility to ask deeper questions. So why, and a couple of whys.
Yeah.
So when you have this, or why do we want this, and what does it actually suit you to have? Because I'm the professional.
Yeah.
I know what to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
But I need to know what they actually want it to be.
Yeah.
Because I can easily go out and sell like normal and give them something they don't want, but they thought they would. Okay. And that doesn't make any sense and doesn't make them call you again.
No.
That was the experience.
Yeah. So the first shift you made was actually, so instead of going out and explaining what you could do, you start out by listening. Yeah. What other changes happened in the way you work with the client?
I understood a lot better.
Okay.
So that was the first thing. And then I could go home.
Yeah.
And make the quotation or the tender and, okay, what was it they actually wanted?
Yeah.
So after having some good meetings and deep meetings, we also changed that we don't took this kind of talk in the phone.
No.
Always meeting up, have a look at it, have the conversation with them.
Okay.
And then go home, make the tender. And one other change that we did was actually to go out and present it in person.
So you didn't send it anymore?
No. Well, sometimes we send it and then have a follow-up meeting, dependent, but always having a follow-up meeting with them. Because when we are going through the tenders, we have what I thought I was hearing was blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Then I would actually have to look at them and see, okay, does this match what they're saying? Yeah. And normally it did. And if it didn't, I could just pick it up and say, okay, so would you think something else or whatever?
Maybe we could move this from here to there.
Yeah.
So it allowed you to basically make correction if needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did. And then again, when you go to the bottom line for the number, sometimes they say, we really want this, but we can't afford it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can't just put, okay, then I go lower in my price.
No.
When you have a business, you have to know your budgets and all of that. So what can we actually do? And then you go into a dialogue about that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can do it, and sometimes we could go as low as this, but it won't give you what you are dreaming about. So I think maybe you should dream a little more, and then let's meet up again.
Yeah. Or maybe we can do it in this way instead of that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What impact did this have on your conversion rate?
Significant, I would say. We went for this 28-32 to 92%.
So winning more than 9 out of 10 quotations.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy. And actually it took me a while to just understand why. Yeah. But it was pretty, it's complex, or simple, but complex to do, I would say. But actually be able to listen and know when you're listening. Yeah. And not just having all the answers, because being silent is not the same as listening.
No.
So sometimes you actually just be silent and know, okay, I'm listening to what the customer is saying, and then reply. Instead of just blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I know what you want, I know what you need, and I just have my time until I will tell you. that actually makes some changes, because I also got, that's why.
Yeah.
And so and that makes it much easier to actually fit a solution into the customer.
Yeah.
So, and then go out, having conversation, say, okay, so if I can provide blah, 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 and this and how and when, would that be okay?
Yeah.
And you can see I won't kind of peaceness, but the kind of just relax. Wow, this guy understands me.
Yeah.
If he can deliver that, I will be happy.
Yeah. And again, from my experience being on the other side, buying things like that from people like you, I would say that having this sense that, wow, this person actually understands what I want, then suddenly the price is not the most important thing anymore. Mm-hmm. Because again, would I rather hire somebody that's cheap, but I am not really sure that I get what I want? Or do I want to pay maybe a little more? And then I have this feeling that, wow, this person actually gets what I want. So it will not be a hustle, it will be easy.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
And that's kind of different in that world.
Yeah.
To have those kind of conversations.
And I know that most likely you are not a gardener. Most likely you are not helping people getting a new terrace. But I think for me, the ideas are very similar when you go into business to business. Because I think, again, most people buy from people who they have a sense actually understand them. And I think this is a very down-to-earth, literally speaking, down-to-earth example of how to change a small thing can change the conversion from 28-30 to more than 90%.
Yeah.
So if you want that, maybe it's time to study the satisfaction selling method, because that's actually what you applied.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's simple. Yeah.
Do you have any final advice or input for people who want to increase the conversion in their funnel?
I think I said it a couple of times. Just stop talking about with yourself or with the customer what they need, and just listen. Yeah. And from there go where you need to go.
Yeah. So simply listening, get the information, use that, and then bring it back to the customer.
Exactly.
So I hope you have been inspired once again, and we look forward to see you again here next week.